Mr. E here, and today we have a build that I'm not so certain if it will stay as good as it is forever, especially if they nerf a couple of things about this class, but in this current state, this build not only allows us to pump some truly phenomenal damage, but it can support the team as well. So if you're interested in what that looks like, you should definitely subscribe, like the channel, and also comment down below and if you have any ideas for new builds that I should be making for this class or anything else in the game. Alright, let's get underway here. We are first of all going to start with the weapons, and then we'll go over to the talents and the Stimm lab and see where the magic really happens. We're using a combat blade here. Now the reason I'm using this is because the ranged weapon I'm going to be using is relatively weak to armor, so I wanted something to compensate for this. You could use the combat blade. I think the other really good option here is the shivs, because you can just throw a couple daggers into your favored target, and that will then get you a pretty solid amount of armor removal. It can also make quick work of really annoying enemies like ragers and stuff if you don't have ammo on hand, which you always will though. So I don't really think that this is going to be too useful in most situations, as you'll also see in the gameplay, outside of just getting rid of those crusher enemies. Now down here we got the dual auto pistols. This is where I want to actually sort of point out some things. You can just stat these up as you see here. I won't explain it any further, but down here with the dual auto pistols, you might notice as compared to some of my dualies builds, I have removed reload speed here because we will be near constantly buffed with some reload speed, and we can get extra damage. We want all of our bullets to do lots. So we're going to do both blaze away and pinning fire with flak unyielding for boss damage and general damage, and then drop mobility. Coming down here, we've got toughness Curios. You should be doing stamina regen, extra toughness, and then not combat ability regen. I was just too lazy to change it, but something else that would be good down here would be like gunner damage resistance, or revive speed would be amazing for your team. Yeah, all that stuff is really good. Here's the Stimm lab. So very curious setup here. We've got 3 talents up here in wildfire, that's 12% strength, and then down here we've got ourselves 16% attack speed plus all those stamina cost reduction things, and then reflex for this reload and recoil reduction. So these together are actually quite nice. They really do add quite a bit of DPS to our guns because we can reload faster and we get a lot more bullets, and those bullets do more damage during the duration of the Stimm. Now, let's go ahead and start to explain the magic of the build, which starts in the talent tree here. Basically, when you use a Stimm in normal gameplay like this, I know I'm in third person, you can see the timer at the top of my hexagon there. It is actually ticking down. What the heck? It's ticking down, and after that ticks down, only then will the duration of the cooldown for the Stimm start to take effect. And my duration was 57 seconds here. So that means that I have a 15-second Stimm duration and then a 1 minute cooldown. That means like a 20% uptime on that Stimm, right? However, if you are a utilizer of the Stimm supply, when you put this crate down, not only does it consume your Stimm that is currently active, as long as it is charged, it will then give you the effects of the Stimm for 15 seconds, thanks to fast-acting Stimms, and this 15 seconds does not overlap with the cooldown of the Stimm. So what you'll get is, instead of 15 seconds and then followed up by a minute of cooldown, that 15 seconds will instead become part of the 1 minute of cooldown. So you'll end up with a 25% uptime, 15 seconds, and then only a 45-second maximum cooldown outside of that. So you get much better uptime as you drop this like this instead. And you can see my cooldown has already started ticking for my Stimm. And that's great because the cooldown for the Stimm, thanks to the node right next to it here, is going to affect the actual cooldown for the ability itself. You'll see in the gameplay footage, this practically comes up about 50% faster than the actual Stimm supply itself, because we can give extra cooldown to the Stimm by getting kills. And that is very powerful indeed. Okay, let's start up here. We got sticky hands, in your face, voice of tertium, speed loader, calling for a timeout. Then we're going to come down this way and grab the blackout grenade. The blackout grenade is absolutely phenomenal for our build here, because not only do our gun kills always give us an extra charge for blackout, as long as they're within close range, of course, but these blackout grenades with a talent we have lower down are going to give us a ton of cooldown back on our Stimm, which means more Stimm supplies, which means more damage on everything else, and the grenades themselves. Then we got gang tough, slippery customer, cheap shots, followed by anarchist, then toughness boost, Then we're going to come down here and grab the stim supply. So the stim supply, as you just saw there, when you place this down, you should never be using your stim in this build. You should always just be placing the kit down like that. And that means that we are going to get the stim effect, and we are going to have this thing detonate after 5 seconds. So this is a really, really powerful synergy, because when this thing detonates, it puts 7 stacks of chem toxin on nearby enemies. After 5 seconds, it does that, and that 7 stacks can kill a ton of enemies, and therefore it gives you cooldown for your stim back thanks to Sample Collector. Sample Collector gives you 1% on any kill towards your cooldown of your stim, but 2% when you kill a chem toxin infected enemy. So if you have a horde in front of you, let's actually go ahead and turn on my respawns in here. Creature spawner. There you go. Okay, so if you have a horde in front of you, and you throw a tox grenade or throw a little flashbang like that, that is going to give you back a lot of your cooldown to your ability, because that's 2%. But watch this. And ignore that dog barking over there. After 5 seconds, this detonates, kills all of these enemies, and immediately, did you just see 15 seconds got chopped off of my stim cooldown, which means I'm 15 seconds closer to getting my next ultimate, which can do the same thing again and give me a bunch of buffs in the process. So yeah, that's the great way to get your cooldown back very quickly. And of course, the stim supply itself gives you the kills, and then you can drop another stim supply as a result. So it's like a positive feedback loop. It's really, really cool like that. Now let's go ahead and check out the rest of the build, because I guess that's kind of where a lot of our damage comes from outside of this thing. So yeah, just Pocket Toxin, as I showed you a second ago, works perfectly with blackouts. It enables you to chuck one of these charges at just a random like trapper or something and knock them out. Over here, we're going to grab Burst of Energy, Tisbo Scratch, and Punching Above One's Weight. All the defenses we could possibly grab here. These are really, really good. Tisbo Scratch especially is good because we're going to be doing a lot of sliding. Watch the gameplay footage and see how I maneuver myself. This is a little bit harder to play than I would say Enhanced Desperado, but Enhanced Desperado makes you fully immune. This, we can just dip, duck, and slip and slide everywhere. You'll take like one gunshot and then you just slide and you'll get all your toughness back. Burst of Energy is going to save us in case something goes really wrong. Punching Above One's Weight here, just extra damage. It applies to everything we do to these enemies. Then over here, Quick and Deadly with 15% close range damage for 3 seconds after successful dodge. Ammo Jack, and then Pickpocket here. Pickpocket is the whole reason we're not using Enhanced Desperado, guys, because this ability supposedly gives you infinite ammo, right? When you're reloading, you can do it for free. But why do we care about doing that for free when we can always get 20% of our ammo back every time we kill an elite or special enemy? So as you can see here, if I just waste a bunch of my ammo, okay, so now I have enough ammo left remaining. You can see there, every time I get a kill on a special or an elite, I will jump my ammo supply in the magazine to 121. So yeah, it's a great reload. Make certain that you are fully reloaded on your main mag, and then get a kill, and boom, you've given yourself 180 rounds, which is plenty to kill another target with. And of course, if you ever can't find a target, or if you're out of ammo, chuck a little grenade at them, boom, there you go. You got yourself a kill, and you got yourself 180 rounds or so. So really powerful synergy there, and who knows if Pickpocket's going to stay that way forever, but it's that way today, so we're going to use the hell out of it. Unload down here, and then finally, Vulture's Mark, which is going to give us 15% range damage, 15% range critical strike chance, and 15% movement speed. And additionally, when we kill specials and elites with these range kills, while at those max stacks, we gain 15% toughness, and that gives it to you and allies in coherency. So we're acting as a support for our team, and we're sort of leveling out our own toughness demands so we can get some back on demand, in addition to the 15% we would get from Voice of Tertium triggering on elite kill. So plenty of ways to regain toughness here. Just remember to stay evasive and dip, duck, and dive so you can not get pinned down by enemies, and you're going to be in great shape. That's the whole build, guys. I highly encourage you to watch some of the gameplay footage here and see how I swung it. I think this was a great game. I was nearly untouchable, and I did a bajillion damage. Have fun, and thanks, guys.
a number on this place. Time for a game changer! Follow me! Get your carcass back here! Get yourself an egg! Got it, man! No, I like you! On your safe.
You want something, brother?
should come back. But you probably won't.
Can't see a big one in this Inquisition malarkey! Stimm time!
Data flow is good. No interruptions. On the side closed.
They're in cover! We'll have to get in front! Time for you, Master King is not dead!
Ammo stims! Reloading!
Cipher exfiltration faltering. Connection lost. Compensate.